Welcome students to our today lesson. It is grade 10 mathematics, unit 5, lesson 10, the last lesson of chapter 5, unit 5. What it will be? Real life application problems. This is our today lesson. Students, when we say real life application problems, we are learning how trigonometric is used to solve our daily life problems, our daily life calculations almost. ardayay cashirkeena maanta wuxuu ku saabsan yahay adeegsiga trigonometriyada sida loo adeegsado sida masalooyinka nolol maalmeedkeena la xiriira loogu xalliyo. So now solving right angled triangle. faa'iidooyinka uu inoo leeyahay trigonometric function waxa ka mid ah xallinta saddex xagalada xagasha quman xallintooda. saddex xagal marka lagu yiraahdo solve right angle triangle, it means what? Find the three sides lengths, find the three angles, find the area. That is what we call solving right angle triangles. kolkayna la yiraahdo xalli saddex xagalka waxay ka dhigan tahay waxaad raadini saddexdiisii dhinac, waxaad raadini saddexda xaglood qiimayaashooda baad raadin ama cabirkoodii, waxaa kaloo raadin kartaa badka saddex xagalkaas. haddaba trigonometrigu faa'iidooyinkiisa waxa ka mid ah in lagu xalliyo saddex xagalada. Now let us say these triangles have 7 components, 7 parts, namely 3 sides, 3 angles and the area. So solving triangle means finding lengths of the 3 sides, measures of the 3 angles and the area, and the measure of it is area. This is so after now if we are asked to solve something, a right angle triangle or another triangle, we are going to find these 7 things. Okay, let us see the first example and see in what way can we use, in what way it is related to the solving the right angle triangles. It says solve the right angled triangle with an acute angle of 25 degrees and hypotenuse length of 10 centimeter. In this statement or this example, we are given to solve what? A right angle triangle, which has an angle of 25 degrees and a hypotenuse of 10 centimeter. Now, let us say solution. It is required to find the missing components of the triangle. What are the missing components? What are the elements that we want to find? How many things are we given? How many things we don't have and we must find? Intayna laga siiyo saddex xagalkana la xalliya maxaasayna looga baahan yahay naga dhiman. We should have to ask ourselves, these are measure of angle A we don't have, B length of side BC we don't have, length of side AC we don't have, the area of the triangle we don't have. kolka afar wax ayaa inaga maqan. Draw the triangle and label all known parts as below. To solve this, first draw the triangle. Write what you are given and then you can easily understand which parts are needed to find. Now let the triangle be like this. Triangle ABC, we have angle, acute angle that we are given 25 degrees. We have another angle 90 degrees, the right angle C, and then we don't have angle A. So we should have to find. One question is what? Find the measure of angle A. The next, we have the hypotenuse side. We are given it is 10 centimeter, but we don't have the other two sides. We don't have side A, we don't have side B. Again, we don't have the area. Now, these are the things that we must find. Now, measure of angle A is easily equal to what? 90 degree minus 25 degree, which is equal to 65 degree. Why? Because the two angles, the angle we have 25 and the other angle must become what? Complementary. That is why we said 65 degree, 90 minus 25. Now, let us see to find A. A, small a, is written, or side BC, length of side BC. We will use what? What should we use? Should we use the 25 degree angle or the 65 degree angle? Better to use here. The side BC is opposite to the 65 degree angle. And the length of the side hypotenuse is 10 centimeters. So sine of 65 degree we can use. It is equal to sine of 65 degree over side over hypotenuse. You have the hypotenuse. But what you don't have is the overside. Now A will be equal to, by crossing, 10 times sine of 65 degree. But how can we find the sine of 65 degree? It is not a special angle. How can we find? We can refer from the trigonometric table. Isn't it? So sine of 65 degree is equal to 0.9063. When we multiply by 10, we will get 9.06 centimeter. This is one advantage. Now we got one side. What's left for us? Side AC or B. Now again, to find B, observe the side AC is opposite to the 25 degree angle. Now we can say sine of 25 degree is equal to overside over hypotenuse. The hypotenuse you have, you don't have the overside, this B. So sine 25 degree is equal to 10 over 25. Then B we can find by crossing. That means sine 25 degree is equal to B over 10. If we want it to be, it will be equal to 10 times sine of 25 degree, which is equal to 10 times this much, 0.4226, and this will become 4.226 centimeter. Students, now we got what? We get the two sides that were not given us. We get the overside and the adjacent side. We got now. We get it. Now what is left for us? To find the area of a triangle. Do you remember the formula used to find the area of a triangle? We can use a lot of formulas. You have learned in grade 9. Again here, we are going to find easily saying area is equal to 1 over 2 AB. 1 over 2 base times height. You remember in that way. 1 over 2 times 9.063 and 4.226. We multiply, we will get 19.15 centimeter square. How it was, students? I hope it was so simple. And if it didn't become simple at the present time, it will be simple in our next lesson. Okay, let us see another example. Solve the right angle triangle ABC with right angle at B and measure of angle A 24 degree and AB is equal to what? 20 centimeter. Can you draw, students, the figure? Can you change this into figure form? Okay, let us see the solution. First, draw the triangle and label all known parts as below. Then, find the required components of the triangle. This is the triangle. At angle B, it is 90 degree. Right angle, we have. Measure of angle A, we are given as 24 degree. And we were given as this 20 centimeter. Now we want to find what? The hypotenuse as well as the side opposite to the angle we are given. Now, what are the missing components? So, measure of angle C, we don't have that. Measure of angle C will be equal to 90 degree minus 24, which is equal to 66 degree. Again, to find side A length or the side BCE, it is opposite the 24 degree angle, but in which trigonometric function can we use? Can we use sine? Can we use cos? can we use tan? Which one is possible to use to find A, the side BC to find? So here it is simple to use tan, isn't it? We can say tan of 24 degrees equals to opposite over adjacent. Our opposite is this A, small a, over 20. So A will be equal to 20 times tan of 24, which is equals to 20 times 0.4452, and this is approximately 8.904 centimeter. Now to find the B, we can use Pythagoras theorem, we can apply whatever it is, but let us try again. To find the B, let us use cosecant of the 66 degree angle. Do you remember cosecant, what it was? By definition, cosecant was what? Cosecant of 66 degree will be equal to B over 20. That is hypotenuse over then what we call cosecant, opposite over hypotenuse. So here we can say 20 over B over 20 is equals to this. So B is equal to 20 times cosecant of 66 degree. Now what should we say? 20 times 1.095, and this is equal to 21.90 centimeter. Now again, we get the measure of the hypotenuse B. What's left for us? The area. Area is obtained 1 over 2 A times C, we can say. A, that means side BC, we have 89 centimeter square. This is one of the advantages of the trigonometric function. So mathematics is only plus, is not only the 4 operations. Also mathematics is too wide. And we apply in our daily life in different ways. Now let us see very important and interesting parts. Angle of elevation and angle of depression. Students, if you wanted to look something that is above, then you will say to some extent like this, to see that. If you wanted to see something that is around the ground, you may say to say like this, your eyes down. So you form an angle from these two movements. Your eyes are directly to where? To that place, to see what is above this horizontal line, the normal line. You will raise to some extent like this, your eyes, so it makes an angle. Also, the time you want to see what is on the ground, you can't really see, so you should have to say to some extent to look down like this. So what you are making what? There are two angles that is formed from this movement of your eyes or your head. Now let us see that. The line of sight of an object is the line joining the eye of an observer and the object. That is the line of sight. Now without movement, my eyes are what? Directed. They make what? Line of sight. If I move to some extent up, there will be an angle. If I move to some extent from the line of sight down, there will be another angle. Now if the object is above the horizontal plane, through the eye of the observer, the angle between the line and the side of line, this is called angle of elevation. This is called angle of what? Elevation. That means the angle formed by looking to some extent up, making your eyes up, is called angle of elevation. Again, if the object is below the horizontal plane, the angle is then called the angle of depression. Angle of depression. At what time the angle of depression forms? When the horizontal plane or the line of sight, to some extent if you make like this down, at that time you will have angle of depression. Let us see by figure. Let us see the figure below. Look it carefully. This man standing over there is observing two different things. If the man do not move his eyes from its normal, then it is called horizontal line. If you want to see object 2, the airplane, he should have to look to some extent up by making his eyes like this to some extent. So it forms an angle. This angle is called angle of elevation. If the man wants to see the car that is coming from object 1 or object 1, if he wants to see, looking directly will not be possible, so he should have to look to some extent down. He should have to make his eyes to some extent down, then that forms again angle of what? Depression. What about the objective 2, objective 1, the driver? If the driver wants to see the man over the building, what it will be? Angle of elevation. So these are the difference. I hope this figure makes clear what angle of elevation and what angle of depression are. Now let us see an example by using that two angles. From the top of a building, the angle of depression of a point on the ground is 7 meters away from the base of the building. It's 60 degrees. Find the height of the building. Let us see, the figure is like this. Now, what do you expect? Angle of depression, it is the line of sight. The line TL is the horizontal line. To see the point B, to some extent it will be down, so that is the angle of depression. We have 60 degrees there. We want to find height of the building. We want to find GT. To find the GT, we will use what? Tan easily. Simply, we can use tan. So triangle TGB, measure of angle GBT is equal to measure of angle LTB. That means the 60 degree angle is the same because they are alternating angles. Tan of 60 degree will be GT divided by GB. So we have GT is equal to GB times tan of 60 degree, which is equal to tan 7 times tan of 60 degree. We know tan what it is, tan of 60 degree. So this will be equal to what? 7 times radical 3. Approximately 7 times 1.732, which is equal to approximately 12 meters. So that is, therefore the height of the building is about 12 meters. Students, now this activity belongs to you. Try well and conclude in the best way. Your writing should be neat. From an observer, or the angles of elevation of the bottom and the top of a flagpole are 40 degree and 45 degree respectively. Find the height of the flagpole. Let us see the figure. You are expected to find what? Height of the flagpole. There is a building over there. Over the building there is what? A flagpole. Sida inooga muuqata sawirkan waxaa jira dhisme guri baa dhisan. Gurigana waxaa ku sii dul taagan calan. Birtii calanka ayaa saaran. Birta calanka ayaa la rabaa inaad dhererkeeda hesho, dhererkeeda soo saartay dhererkeeda. Now, what it will be? Try by your own and good luck. You have 3 minutes. Okay, welcome back students. I hope that you have tried. So let us do together now. Let us say solution. Now, since to find the height of the flagpole, let us try to figure like this. We have total height y, we have height of the building only x, we have height of the flagpole only h. So what is our purpose? We are going to find what? Keen soo saarina ma y bayna loo diroon soo saarna ma x bayna laga rabaa mise h tayna laga rabaa oo u taag wixiina la weydiiyey h isn't it? h taas maxay u taagan tahay birta calanka unba u taagan tahay dherarkeedii h taasaan rabnaa saan ku heli karnaa tan of 45 degree is equal to y over 30 degree waxaanu isticmaalnay the larger triangle, so it will become like this. Y will be equal to 30 times tan of 45 degree and y will become 30 meter. Y laftigeeda maxay timid 30 meter. Guriga gabi ahaantiisuba ilaa birta calanka oo la jirta dherarkeedu muxuu noqonayaa 30 meter buu noqonayaa bay ka dhigan tahay. Waaya yaan raadinaa. Now again also tan of 40 degree is equal to x over 30, which is equal x is equal to 30 times tan of 40 degree, and from this x is equal to what? 25.17 meter. Now we can find h easily. H, height of the flagpole, is equal to y minus x, which is equal to 30 minus 25.1717, and h will become 4.83. Birtii calanka ahayd ee guriga la dul taagneed dherarkeedu waa intaa waa 4.83 meter. It was tricky, isn't it? That is all for our today lesson. Till we meet our next lesson, work hard and practice more.